I have been approached by NASA to be the first man to cycle on the moon.
Lee's team?
My first instinct is, why? Because, obviously, you can't go that fast on the moon, so it would be a waste of your talents. They may as well take you, Lee, with all respect. And I'm imagining that your insurance is a lot higher than your insurance.
Gabby, why are you so convinced that it was Lee and Chris that got down to the last two?
Anyway, when?
It was straight after Beijing, about 2 weeks after, but I had numerous requests and I had emails from all kinds of different people.
Why did they wait 2 weeks?
Lee said no.
Not straight away. I thought about it for a couple of weeks.
I think I can sort this out. It's quite a bold claim you're making there, Chris. Tell me, is it true?
It's a tactic.
Of course it's true.
Oh, very good. Very good. Yes. Hey, wait, whoa.
He might be lying. He might be lying.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah. Did they explain why it's crucial to the future of space exploration? Well, to have you moving very slowly on a bike that doesn't work properly?
Slowly, not with the stabilisers. He wouldn't.
I hadn't thought about the stabilisers.
It wouldn't have made any difference,
hadn't.
you know, whether it's fast or not. It was about the fact it was going to be a bicycle on the moon, the first bicycle on the moon.
Right. And could you be asked?
Could I be?
Bothered?
Well, if it had been possible, then yes. It turned out it wasn't possible to do it.
Why?
Because you can't fly a rocket.
How long would this whole trip have taken?
There's so many safety procedures, and you have to go through specific medical checks and all this stuff.
So it's too much hassle.
They were saying it was going to be like 2 weeks of stuff just here. That was one of the big issues for it not happening.
Because of the time, because it would take 2 weeks to do that.
Well, yeah.
But a minute ago, my friend, you said, when I put the question to you, could you be bothered? You said, yes, I would have done it. And then, because it was 2 weeks out of your schedule to go to the moon, do something no one else had ever done, suddenly you couldn't be bothered.
Well, when I say I couldn't be bothered, it was pretty much down to the Federation. There's quite strict guidelines in terms of what you can do, what you can't.
You can't go to the moon. That's mentioned.
That's the first line. Yeah. Clause 1.
Must train all the time, no drugs. Oh, and by the way, new one, no going to the moon. Is this an ordinary bicycle they asked you to do?
No, it would have been a special bike. Off-road tyres for a start.
Off-road tyres?
On moon tyres?
There's not many roads in the moon, or tracks.
My gut is saying that he would have been approached to do this, because people jump on the bandwagon, don't they?
The thing is, right, you have to wear... I've seen people going to the moon on the telly, right? And they wear space costumes with helmets like goldfish bowls, right? Yeah. So he'd have to wear this costume like that, and he'd be sat on what he's admitted himself is a reasonably ordinary bike with slightly wider tyres, and that's an image I mean, it'd be like Eamon Holmes riding a tricycle.
So is he telling the truth, Lee?
It costs a lot to put a man on the moon, doesn't it?
And a bike.
And a bike.
Well, it does when you put it on the British Rail, don't you? You have to pay £2 for the bike.
Yeah.
See, it's the same with the spaceship.
I'm going to say lie, then. What are you going to...
I'm going to go with my team. If I say it's a lie, we'll say a lie, then.
You're saying lie? OK. Sir Chris Hoy.
Is
it a lie?
A lie.
It was a lie. Chris hasn't been approached by NASA to cycle on the moon, although he has cycled through the lobby of a travel lodge, so has experience of pedalling somewhere hostile with no atmosphere.